Right. I don't have any makeup on, and I don't plan on putting any on because I don't feel good. And yesterday, I got it pierced, and it hurts right now. But I've seen so many things on YouTube about their coming out story. Mine's actually really quick, kind of. But I'm gonna talk about my coming out story. I don't care what people say or anything, it's who I am, so judge if you wanna, I don't care. Okay. So one day when I was like 15, I got in trouble by my mom, and she took my phone, and on my phone I still had my Facebook up on it, so I never signed out of it. And I was talking to this guy, because my mom always told me once I was little, like always when I was little, that if any of us turned out like not straight, she'd kick us out and everything. So I was scared, so I found this guy that I could talk to about it, and he understood and everything. And then my older sister went through my phone, my Facebook, and found that message. The next day, my mom and sister come into my room. But wait. But first, that night, the very last next night, my friend was like, uber drunk and like sad and all because her boyfriend like was hurting her. So I went outside and went and got her because she was at my house. And like we came in and had her, I had her talk to me and tell me what was all going on and everything. And then not long after, my mom comes in, and my sister, older sister, my mom was just like, Brittany, I was going through your sister was on your Facebook last night. And I was like, seriously, you were going through my phone? Really? And she was like, well, we need to talk about something. She's like, why are you telling people that you're bi? You shouldn't tell them something like that aloud like that. I'm like I was silent for a little bit. I was like, Mom, I wasn't lying to them. I was like, I am bi. And she's like, no, you're not, you're just confused. Well, 2 years later, still am, so she's finally convinced that I was never confused, that I do like both. But that night, as soon as I told my mom, my older sister popped off, I knew it, I already knew it. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, it's just something about you that always told me that you liked girls, like there's just something about you. I'm like, oh. And then like a month or two or more than that, I told my dad we were going somewhere. Me and him were gonna eat something. And I don't know how we got on the topic of this, but I was just like, Dad, I don't know how to tell you this, and I really hope it like doesn't make you mad or anything, but I'm bi. And he's like, that's fine with me and all that. And he's like, he was actually like less calm, like he was like better than my mom, and that's when he gave me a lesbian sex talk. I get those like all the time, and I'm not, and he just I've never had a regular sex talk. It's always been a lesbian sex talk, so I have to wing it on when it comes to something like that. I know what I'm doing with girls. I know what I'm doing with guys too, but I've never had a regular like bird and bees little conversation with boy and girl. No. But one time, like when I was like turned 16, we went to Holiday World, and I saw this like really pretty girl. And I looked up, I was like, oh, she's like really pretty. My mom just looks over and like punches me in the arm. She was like, don't you ever say that. It's like, you're not bi, don't say something like that. I'm like, I just like started crying. I'm like, okay. And then I just walked away from her and went out to the parking lot to the car and waited for her and my sisters. That day was hectic because she didn't want to believe it. She just like full on punched me in the arm, saying, "Don't ever say that." And every time I see a pretty girl, she still does not like me saying it. So if I see a pretty girl, I will not say anything because I know she'll do something, and I'm good without that. But that is my coming out story. This is probably like, my voice is probably like really low or something. I'm sorry if it is. It hurts. Okay, I like look really bad without makeup, but I don't feel good, so it's just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna put it on. Oh, check out my phone. Yeah, that's what happens when you throw your phone at walls. But that's it. If you judge, I don't give a crap. Just do whatever.